This segment brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission. Progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Prices vary across all sectors of the beef supply chain. Mark McCully explains examples at 3 key market points.
The live cattle price, that's simply the price per pound that cattle feeders would sell cattle to the packer. The cutout is really the wholesale value of the beef. So box beef sales from the packer out to the next level of the distributor and the retailer. Then of course that retail price is that what the retailer or the grocer prices it at that the consumer is paying at the grocery store.
Cutout spread values are quite important to fed cattle marketing grids today because they establish value differences between commodity and premium beef.
That cutout value really originates through mandatory price reporting. The USDA collects all of the data of the packer's sales of box beef onto the next tier of distribution, and the price is paid for all those individual pieces and parts, the subprimals and the cuts. Then those prices are taken and rolled up into a primal price and ultimately calculated up into a total carcass cutout value. And they do that for select and choice and prime and no roll. And the differences between those cutouts is what's so important and we pay a lot of attention to as it relates to demand for premium.
As important as the overall cutout value is, specific subprimals and cuts from the carcass drive the price higher for better beef.
I think in the choice select spread, we've historically seen the middle meats really is where the premiums are being paid on the rib and the loin cuts, and therefore we see that choice select spread being largely driven off those cuts. That's changed here recently, and in particular with the Certified Angus Beef brand, where we also have a premium above the choice price in the marketplace, but we see our partners also paying premiums for round meat, chuck meat, ground beef in particular, and so it's driving a premium across the entire carcass.
But record beef supplies and herd inventory affect prices in the current expansion phase.
We have produced a tremendous amount of quality beef today between the tremendous grade of what cattlemen have produced along with increased cattle inventory. So those two combined have produced some really large high quality beef inventories in the marketplace. And we've seen those spreads compress just a little bit. But when we look at the Certified Angus Beef spread, it's actually maintained really well considering we have increased sales at a tremendous amount. We think going forward as cattle supplies get tighter, the demand for high quality is not going away. We see those spreads we think will continue to get larger in the future.
I'm Bob Cervera.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.